Hello YouTube, this is Daniel and welcome to yet another computer video. Today we're going to be unboxing, well not really unboxing, just kind of showing you guys three things, and one of which has, or I guess two of which have to do with my computer project. So first we are going to be going ahead and I'm going to show you guys this LED kit by Logisys. And then we're going to be showing you guys this anti-static wrist strap and this little project that I made. First we're going to get on to the LED light strip. If I can find something, I just lost. Oh, there it is. Alright, so here is the LED light strip components, and as you can see it's open. I've already tested it a million times, so I'll just go ahead and dump this all out on my bed. So here we got right here is the control box. By the way, the reason why I'm making this video because I've looked all over the internet. I haven't seen a single review or unboxing of this kind of device by Logisys. So anyway, this is meant for a computer, judging by the Molex connectors. So here we have this is the input for the power, and this is the infrared thingy, the infrared receiver for the remote, and this is the pin connector for the LED strip. Now, this product did not come with these kind of pins to allow you to hook this up, so I actually jury-rigged this. I made this myself. So basically I took the plastic part of one of these kind of pins, or the golder pin, like the regular pins, and then I took these LED strips, the LED, what did you call it? LED stems, metal stems, and I routed them through this power connector because that side looks just like this one, so they're both female connectors instead of male, instead of one side being male at least. So I made my own like male thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just plug it into there and heat shrink it to it. But anyway, so we get that controller box. This is the converter to Molex pass-through to one of these 2-pin adapters, which goes to this DC plug, thingy. That connector plugs into this, and that goes into this, which would go into the back of that. Next is the LED light strip itself, and here's the special mounting or special plug I've invented. And the LEDs on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think about 18 LED lights, which are RGB. They are red, green, and blue. As you can see, there's 3 holes for it. I forgot the orientation of how the LEDs are placed, so I'm not really sure which one LED is red, green, or blue, but it does say on the side, though. It doesn't really help, though. So here we have the cheap remote, and I'll explain to you why. The LED strip can do brightness up and down, on and off switch. There's white, blue, green, and red, and it can do specific colors, like light green, blue, light blue, blue, and pink, purple, blue, or dark blue. This blue looks brighter than this one. The yellow, though, looks kind of more like a light greenish kind of thing. I don't know why. And we have smooth, which just switches between the different red, green, blue colors, kind of like morphs, but not fastly, like slow. Fade, I really don't remember what fade does. I think fade just switches through different colors like crazy, I think. Or that was flash. And then flash is, I'm not really sure. Actually, take it back. Fade, I'm not sure what fade does, but flash is, it switches through the different colors, I think, like crazy. But strobe, it has the colors blink, and you can adjust the speed of their blinking by the brightness levels. And Now, and that white, I think I already showed you that. Now, there's some disadvantages to this product. For example, if you want to do strobe, it will only do it in the white color. So you can't let it strobe in green or blue or red, but you can only let it strobe in white. So that kind of stinks, but that's alright. I mean, this is $20 at Micro Center, and quite honestly, I think I'm getting a good bargain. So what makes this very cheap is the construction quality of the remote. I can just feel in down there. I can feel like this whole flat part right here just going into that. I mean, like it's very cheap, but it's very cheap. But I think maybe if like you get like one of those, I don't know if this company's still around, but there's a company called, I believe, R5, and they made this app called R5 Remote that allows you to control like act as a remote controller, and the R5s, and then you buy an R5 infrared sensor, or not sensor, more transmitter, infrared transmitter for pretending to be used as a remote. So I used it on my older iPad. I'm not sure if it works on my new one, but that's basically what it was. So basically, you can get one of those R5 things, program the remote, and use that R5 app as the remote. But, I mean, it does come with a battery, at least mine did, and that is a CR2025. Do not throw in the trash. By the way, what makes it, which is kind of funny, is this Logisys can come off. This is actually removable, so basically, see, comes right off. Basically, this is actually a generic, no-name brand product. On here, there is nothing on here that says it's from Logisys, other than that there's a CE logo, but there's nothing here that says it's from Logisys. The LED strips don't say that, none of the connectors do. The only one that does say it is on the remote, but that's just a sticker, so this is a true generic LED lighting strip. But it works. Of course, the few disadvantages. I will, at the end of the video, guys, I'll show you this thing operating in my computer at the end of the video. I just got this for light show. Pretty much after I install this, the only other product I'll have to get, then I'll be completely done with this project, is graphics card. Yeah. Fail. My camera's detecting this whole thing as a face. I don't know what is wrong with that. Something is wrong with that feature. But, so now I'm going to move on to, not this, but the round strap. This is by a company called Kingwin. I do have another one of their products. It's a IDE/SATA to USB converter. That's also by Kingwin. This is the metallized anti-static wrist strap. There's also the cordless wrist strap, but I did not see it at Micro Center. Anyway, this thing just protects your computer from getting shocked, like touching components that are electrostatic sensitive. This whole thing is kind of modular, so you can actually remove this alligator clip. See, it comes right off, and so does the wrist straps thingy. The cord part comes off too on the wrist strap, so you just pop it off. Looks kind of like an antenna thingy. On certain cars, I've seen like the antenna plug. I think the Volkswagen has something similar to that. At least their older cars. I'm not sure about their new ones. But, so that's basically the ESD strap. Basically, what you do is while you're working, this metal piece is constantly touching you because you wear it as a wrist strap, like something like that. And so basically, you can wear this on your ankle if you wanted to. And then you have the other end, which is connected, of course, because it won't work if it's not. And this other end would be either alligator clip to your computer, and or maybe to a doorknob, or not doorknob, but light switch or something, like one of the screws on the light switch or something like that. I'm not really sure what places to ground to. Now there's another way you can do it, but it's not recommended at all. I am not liable if you die if you do it. But you could stick a nail into the ground connector on a wall plug, and then you attach this alligator clip to the ground. But there's a possibility that that could be a hot ground, so there might be electric current going through that ground, because that sometimes might be the case when they accidentally wire up something wrong. So basically, I don't recommend it. I never tried it, and I will not do it anytime soon. but I'm just saying that's an option. I'm pretty sure there are definitely other ways to do it that are not as destructive. Like, I'm not really sure what else there is to ground to, but I think the computer case would be the best, because that has a ground going right into the wall. So ground this to the computer case. You just clip that to the case, and then you have this around your strip. Of course, you can wear it on your ankle, but I don't know where you would put this in on your ankle. But anyway, that's the wrist strap. Nothing, and it's blue. They did have many other ones. I got this for $3.99 at the Micro Center. Micro Center is my favorite store. And here we have solder project I did, because I don't have anything to solder anymore, not since I built my Altair, which was all soldering, which was very fun. Not since my Altair I hadn't had any soldering stuff, and I just have solder tools lying around. Quite honestly, I think it's kind of fun to solder, and this project was awesome. So basically, this is the Larson scanner. It's the Larson scanner soldering kit by this classic sci-fi scanning LED eye. Got this for $13.99 at the Micro Center. So basically, this acts like this is just the LEDs moving back and forth like that. This is basically like the LEDs on the front of kit, so let me read it. The Larson scanner is named after Glenn A. Larson, who produced both the original Battlestar Galactica and the Knight Rider TV shows. Its classic effect, an intense red LED, smoothly scanning back and forth, perfect for enhancing all kind of sci-fi props, costumes, and pumpkins. This kit is very easy to build with our comic book style assembly guide. Yes, it is comic book like, and comes complete with the circuit board, pre-programmed microcontroller, battery holder, 9 huge ultra bright LED lights. I think they sold these in regular sized LED lights, because I was reading that comic book instructions and it showed both the huge and the small ones. So like, if you have either or, it should work or something. Ultra red LED lights, huge. Requirements for assembly and use: soldering iron, solder, small wire clippers, internet access to download assembly guide, and batteries 2x AA not included. Then they are not included. Yes, you do need a soldering iron, solder, and small wire clippers. If you don't have any wire clippers, if you really don't have any wire clippers, you can use nail clippers. I used that when I was making my Altair. When I was putting it together, I used nail clippers to cut the LED stems off. And if you don't have internet at your home, I know it sounds crazy, but some people really don't have internet access. You can always go to a library and print out a copy of this manual, because it is a PDF file, I believe. So that's the product operating. Here you can download the comic book style assembly guide at wiki.evilmadscience.com/Larson. I did some research, and it turns out Evil Mad Science is the same company that makes the Eggbot. They have the Eggbot, and they have other kits you can make, one of which is the Larson. Another one you can do is a bulb, like you can make alarm clocks and calculators. I want to get my hands on that calculator kit. It'll be kind of fun to make a calculator. Probably has a Texas Instruments IC or something. And their logo looks kind of like an LED alphanumeric alphanumeric indicator thingy, like you'd see on alarm clocks. But yeah, so basically that's the finished product, and it comes with 10 resistors, this kind of color combo. I'm not really sure what this stands for, but it comes in these kinds of resistors, and they give you 10 LEDs, which is very nice. So you can take your last LED and put it somewhere else, like you can stick it on a wall. That's kind of a stupid idea, but you can make it bright up, make a flashlight out of it. These are red, so yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the unit. Here's the LED controller IC, and there's 9 resistors here, a little capacitor, a switch for adjusting the speed, and 9 LEDs all across the board. I think I did a pretty good job with this, so I'm going to go ahead and switch it on. So right now it's set to slow mode, so I'm going to go ahead and push the switch. Now it's in medium, and this is Knight Rider speed. So it's kind of pretty cool. So here's the back. My notorious soldering job isn't the best, but it was certainly fun. I mean, I had fun putting that IC in. I am starting to improve a little bit on my soldering job and techniques, so I'm not the best solderer in the world, but I'm pretty sure if I keep getting these kits and practice, I think I'll get better soon someday. But the IC was certainly fun to put together. Just in case you're wondering, this is, I think, I'm not really sure actually, fail. Should say it on the front. Now I might have to, I probably won't be able to see it. So this is special looping right here for the power connector because for strain relief. So on here, it looks to me, it says it's a, I might need to turn the LEDs off because I can't read it already. So let me read what the IC is. The IC is an Amtel, I think. An Amtel ATTNY ATTI, wait. Where is the, so it's an Amtel ATTINY 4313 dash P something. It's blocked off by this weird mark. But anyway, it's an LED controller IC, and it on the manual it said it was a ATTINY 2313 instead of 4313. I don't know, maybe it's a revision, but the board on that website looked a lot brighter than this one. But anyway, it was a fun little kit, and it's a good kit to like practice your soldering skills on. And it's only 14 bucks, so not bad. Hello YouTube, and this is about quite some time later. Anyway, it may not look like anything has been changed to this machine since I was last using it, but what has changed was I added the LED lights after getting some extra parts to help me make it. So anyway, you may not see it, but it is in there. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the windowed side panel. Right now the computer is asleep because I played around with the LED lights, and it is actually pretty nice. It's exactly what I would expect it to be, but it was quite questionable installing it into the case because the self-adhesive pads that are on the LED strips aren't really sticking unless you gotta really push down hard. I mean, they're 3M strips, so you gotta hold it down for like 30 seconds, but here's part of it. Pushing down on it. And back here is the rest of it. You may not see it. It's right underside. If you can see it, yeah. There are the LED strips that are under the computer. And because of this drive caddy, or this drive cage, it has forced me to put it up here. Now, I could have stuck it underneath, but that would have been a little bit more complicated. So here's the infrared receiver and the LED control box being held by command strips by 3M. And here's the power plug. The whole power system, the whole power Molex connectors thingies are over there. You may not see it, but as you can see that the DC output is going from underneath the intake and then going from there. And there it is, just sitting there, with use of the command strips. There's the whole LED mechanism. What I have done to it was I created a I used my special idea with the power connector, and then I bought some heat shrink from Micro Center and shrunk that down a little bit to keep it together. It works very well. I also added this zip tie right here. I've also bought a pack of black zip ties. I added the zip tie here so the LED system would stay in place, because it is kind of making it move around it. But well, anyway, with the windowed side panel on, you can't really see that box unless you look at an angle, but you can see the infrared sensor, but it won't be that noticeable, just like not looking at it, like it won't be noticeable, I think. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this case up, and I'll show you guys it on. Alright, YouTube, you can see it is a little bit dark in here, and well, remember when I said I was going to turn the lights out and go farther and like show you guys the whole system powering on? Well, I said that about what, 4 hours ago. As of when I make this video, I said that. But well, I things got a little tied up. I had to do a couple things for my dad, and we kind of went out to dinner, so, well, here I am now at, let's say, about 8 o'clock at night. When I made the video before, it was about 5 or 6, roughly 5, so closer to 6, but here I am, about 8 o'clock at night, I believe. So here in Virginia, 8 o'clock at night, it's already dark outside. Soon that will not be the case, but anyway, as you can see, my whole room is dark, and when I shut these lights off right here on my desk lamp, it gets completely pitch black. Now, kids can be afraid of the dark. I used to be afraid of the dark, but quite honestly, I don't really care much of it anymore. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and power the computer up, and then we'll show you guys the likeness. I'm going to go ahead and shut the lights off, power it on from my computer. If I can find the right button. Is that it? No. Wait, I gotta turn the light off. I don't know if I'm hitting the right button. Oh, there we go. Fail. Alright, so, guess I was hitting the wrong button the whole time. There's the Marvelous Light Show. Right now it's green. So let me try my best to go through the controls in the dark. Got the remote upside down. Okay, so right now it's set to green, so what's this button? So this is the brightness. Right now it's green but much darker, so I'm going to turn it up. See if I can find an optimum remote controlling angle. My feet on this little chair thing's not going to help. Okay, there we go. So this is bright, and that's low. So now we're going to go ahead and set this. So now here's the off switch. Either that or that's the on. So now it's off. Now I turned it on. So now we have off and on. Yeah, these infrared things not really working from this angle. So now we have off, and so you can see the lights coming from the fan. So, and then on, and brightness dim and lower. So now we're gonna go through some of the other settings, such as, like, I believe, what is this? I can't really see. I'm gonna have to turn this light on. So we're gonna go through flash. So now we're going to go through some of the pre-programmed patterns. So this is flash, and just goes through the colors like crazy. And this is strobe. As you can see, it's blinking white, and unfortunately when it's on strobe, like I said, it only blinks white. So that's and I think this is, what is this, fade? Yeah, this one is fade. So the one you were looking at before is flash. Fade and flash are similar. Whoopsie, got a little bit blurry there. So I'm going to do fade. So that goes through the colors. So I'm going to go back to flash. Fade. So this is fade. This is flash. So it just basically fade but much faster. So I'm going to click fade. So now it's on fade. Cycles through the colors kind of slow. And the last one I think is, what is the last one? Last one is smooth. Which I believe it goes through the colors more smoothly. That is not smooth. Oh no, smooth is just goes through the regular RGB colors. Fade is pretty much all the colors, and yeah. But I'm probably just gonna have mine set to white. So this is white. If I can get that. Oh, hitting the wrong button. There we go. So now it's set to white. Now I'm gonna go through the basic colors. So the next color we got is blue, green, and red. And now the more specific colors which will require me to turn the light on. So now we got reddish orange, which doesn't really look reddish orange. Then we got orange. That, the colors aren't very good. Light orange. Light orange and a light orange is not very different to orange, so you probably won't be able to notice it change. Now we're yellow, and yellow looks a lot like light green to me. And now standard green, light green, which more looks like a blue, light blue, medium blue, I guess. Medium light blue, I don't know. More 75% green, 75% blue / 25% green, and plain old blue. And I guess was it lapis or something? Darker blue. Which is basically light purple or something. And then purple, light blue or dark blue and purple are pretty much the same color. So as light purple and I think pink. Light purple and pink are very much the same thing. So yeah. I think in my case, I'm probably going to have it set to white or green sometimes. I'm probably going to have it set to white. Probably set it to strobe. If you can do that. And when you have it set to strobe, you can set the speed of the strobe on here with the light brightness buttons. See, now it's slowed down and it's speed up. Can you do the same thing with flash? See if we can do that. Alright, so I'm going to speed up flash. Yep, it does the same thing with flash, just speeds up the change. So now we're going to do, already did strobe. Now fade. And we're going to speed it up. Yep, so the brightness setting also affects the speed of transition. And the last one's smooth, which you can tell is already pretty slow, and then we just speed it up. Yep. Alright, so we have 15 color options, plus white, 16. The on and off switch. Alright, cannot. There we go. And brightness settings / interval settings, like for adjusting the speed. And then we got flash, strobe, fade, and smooth. This runs on a coin cell battery. I think I already said it in the previous part of the video. Like I said, I recorded that video a couple of hours ago, so I don't really remember. But well, it is an interesting little cheap product. I recommend it. And if it is possible, buy extra LEDs if you have a bigger case or something. I mean, it's a pretty cool product. It's very ingenious. It's very, it runs off the power supply, off a 4-pin Molex connector, and it is pass-through. But it is a very neat product, and I highly recommend it for case modding. I mean, I think you can buy other ones of these that have more color styles and perhaps a little bit better buttoning and stuff. But, yeah. I like strobe. It looks like it's breathing or something. I don't know. Alright, people. thank you for watching my video on demonstrating this fabulous LED light strip. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll switch back to 4 hours earlier. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And leave a comment below if you have one. I got all this stuff at Micro Center, so I'm pretty sure if you guys had a Micro Center near you, as far as I know, these are only in the United States. Micro Centers are in the United States, but they are my favorite computer stores, and I do enjoy going to them to get kits. And they do have the new Raspberry Pi Model B+, so that's a good thing to know. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Maybe perhaps a graphics card or something. I don't know. That probably won't be for a long time, probably. Because that is probably some of the more expensive items I need to buy. Graphics card, I believe, is $107, and well, actually it'll be slightly more expensive than the case, which was the most expensive. So the graphics card is going to be the biggest challenge. It's even more expensive than that computer case. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And leave a comment below if you have one.